Welcome. I'm Trinity. This is the Tarot Tactician. I'm reachable at TheTarotTactician at hotmail.com. Note that I'm only reachable at that address. I do not initiate contact. As with everything, exercise your own judgment and utilize your own discernment. In my world, clear your karmic energy or leave with it. Out on the board to start, we have 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles and High Priestess came out together in that order, Page of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. 3 10s on board. Let's see. It's unclear whether this is one individual whose thoughts are feeling incredibly scattered, or multiple people coming forward with different questions as they're going through a big transformation process. And we're not talking just transformation. This is a complete annihilation of who they were, deconstruction of who they were, so that something completely new can be rebuilt. This is the caterpillar to butterfly transformation. For those that may not be aware, the caterpillar does not just sprout wings, it completely deconstructs and disintegrates. It turns to goo, and then it forms anew. This piece of knowledge is important. We've got the 7 of Wands inverted. Knight of Swords inverted. Alright, take a deep breath. We'll take 3 more. Okay, no, this has to be addressed first. So, the individual or individuals, there's a blockage of the throat chakra. I'm feeling quite choked up. This is a sensation that someone has felt for much of their life or is feeling quite a bit now. There's work that needs to be done on your communication and conveying and articulating your emotions and your thoughts in short, bite-sized, understandable statements. Not necessarily with other people, although that's down the line. Start with yourself first. Start reverse engineering the person that you are right now. Break down when these emotions come up, learn to identify them, and, for lack of a better term, label them or compartmentalize them. It's time to start bringing brain and heart coherence into effect here. Things are feeling muddy because you're learning how to... What's the term I'm driving for here? Your internal ability to articulate your emotions and the turbulence that you're experiencing is going to help bring a lot of clarity to how you're feeling and aid you in making logical over impulse and emotion-driven decisions. Right now, it seems very poignant for you to address this because it seems I'm feeling that there are other people in your energies that are sensing that you're pulling yourself together. And it's almost like they're trying to time rushing tasks or rushing signing of contracts, whether that's metaphorical or literal. It depends on your situation. but they're feeling like the window of opportunity to continue to mess with you is closing. So they're counting on your lack of clarity to keep you in these cycles of feeling shattered or broken or unheard. Very unheard and unacknowledged. Start honoring your emotions. Queen of Swords. There we go with the communication. I'm speaking to someone who needs to learn that it is okay to be ruthless and cutthroat when it comes to honoring who you are and your boundaries. Eight of Wands. When was the last time you said no and you did not feel guilty about it and you stood by it without caving? When was the last time that happened? Someone needs to tap into that aspect of themselves. Feeling a lot of emotional turbulence right now. And that's natural, and it's okay to feel that way. Allow yourself the experience, because this is also somebody that has shut out a lot of their emotions past and suppressed them. And everything now is coming to the surface because it needs to be addressed. So baby steps, be patient with yourself and go easy here, because this is a big process. This is a big step in a big advancement for you. Also, too, once you master this, there's going to be something else or another opportunity that opens up for you that feels easier because you've overcome this hurdle in your personal life and on your spiritual journey. The Sun, but I was told to take that upright. I'm feeling for somebody a lot of family secrets coming to light right now, too. Don't carry the weight of things that are not yours. I'm hearing waiting to exhale. There's somebody holding their breath for something. And they're putting themselves in. I'm seeing a visual of somebody that is holding their breath, and other people are around watching this person, waiting for them to reach the point that they can't hold their breath any longer and they have to inhale. There's something about that visual. This person is in like a piranha pond. They're surrounded by energies that just take a little bit at a time, but there are so many doing it at once, or it seems to happen en masse. Like it's unclear whether there is a form of communication between the rest of them on their timing on this and whether that's intentional. But certainly it's strategic, be it just energetically or with purpose, like with conviction in the 3D. And then I'm hearing to somebody, could be somebody else. I've got multiple people coming forward here, multiple questions. The dating pool that you are in, you're attracting a lot of the same, not only because of sort of like the bait that you're using or your appearance. This is somebody who's wearing what's called a victim shroud. Firstly, you're in the wrong pond. You're attracting a lot of the same because you're in that particular pond that has a lot of that particular fish. You need to switch ponds, but first you need to shed that shroud. And that happens when you establish a stronghold on who you are and you make it known that you're not going to put up with anything that doesn't suit you. Four of Pentacles on the horizontal. You've been trained to put a lot of value in material things trained as in conditioned or programmed. And this has come from your family and from a lot of partners. You're also seeing that that doesn't mean diddly squat, because what you're looking for it does not have an obsession with the material. You're identifying that these are other beliefs that were placed on you. These are not beliefs that you hold left to your own devices. Good for you. You're waking up. You're really coming into your own. And give yourself credit for this, because this is not an easy step. Page of Pentacles. Any progress is progress, no matter how small. A house is built with so many different trades, with the efforts of so many different people, and thousands, if not millions, of steps involved. Every little screw, every little... What's the other analogy there? There was another one coming through. The point is, every little step contributes to the bigger picture. Some days you're going to have longer strides than others in terms of your journey and your progress, and that's fine. Honor yourself and be proud of yourself in those moments, each and every one of them. Because while you... Six of Wands, here we go. While you may be feeling down on yourself about not being in a position that you wish to be in, there is somebody else that's looking at you and wondering how you got there. Not everybody that appreciates and respects you necessarily applauds for you where you can see it or feel it or witness it. But you have a lot of support, but your best source of support right now is to come from you. So things may be feeling dark, but there's light. It's right here. It's in the now. And you may be in a position where people are trying to tie you to the past or keep you obsessing over the past or disappointed with what you've done. Focus on what you're doing. There's a key in the present and being present in this moment that is going to make things a lot clearer for you and contribute to your advancement. So we're going to leave this here. But we'll check in again. I wish you peace.